Hey, we all know how we're gonna die, baby. We're gonna crash and burn.
Alright, this week's first descent is the Amazing Spider-Girl, issue number 13, with the Arthur Sudan variant cover from Marvel Zombies, signed by Ron Friends and Tom DeFalco. I'm still waiting for Arthur Sudan. Tried to meet him a couple times, but he's canceled each time. This week's video is going to be a free comic book day sale haul. I'm going to show some free comic book day books that I picked up. But before we get to that, we gotta get to our two from the tomb. So this week's two from the tomb, I was digging for some of my Ed Piscor books, because I'm gonna do a video about Ed pretty soon here. Probably next video, if not the video after that one. But I was digging through some of my autograph stuff, and I figured I'd show some of the free books that I picked up over the years to sort of go with the theme of free comic book day. So first up, we got Betty and Veronica, signed by Robert Hack. He did the cover for this book. This is a Pittsburgh original with Kennywood. Those from around this area know it's one of the biggest amusement parks around here. Think like Busch Gardens, I guess, Cedar Point. It's a little bit smaller than those, I'd imagine. Definitely smaller than Disney World or Land. But the cool thing about this is he put the laser loop. That's what it was called back in the day. They tore it down years ago. He also put Noah's Ark in here. I believe at the time when this was out, I'm not sure if it was up and running or what the heck was wrong. It was getting some major renovations, I believe. But yeah, it's funny because this was a big ride back in the day, and the Enterprise, of course, which I'm not sure if that's still there. So if anybody's been to Kennywood in the last couple of years, I haven't been there in years. My kids are too out of control to go there. But yeah, that's and he actually signed that at Kennywood Park. Because every Father's Day, this comic book store, the guy owns like 5 stores around this area. He put on a Father's Day show at Kennywood Park. So that was always cool because it'd be like a little Comic Con. I'd go there, my wife would take the kids around, I'd be shopping. Geez. Next up is sort of like a Pittsburgh theme going on here with Street Angel. This is a free comic book day book. It's autographed by Jim Rugg. The one store I used to go to had literally stacks of them. They must have ordered a gazillion of them. And they were all autographed by Jim Rugg. I used to grab one each time I was there. This is the only copy I have left. I've given every other one away. Most of it through the channel here. I can't remember who I gave it to, but I've given away at least 5 copies of this. Anytime I had a contest for 200, 300 subs or whatever, I ended up giving it a copy of this away. So I never kept them all, and they went to good homes, hopefully. But other than that, missed a couple weeks here. Had the perfect storm of sinus, allergies, and all that bullshit. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, but that's the reason why I couldn't even do a video for 2 weeks in a row. Sounded like crap. But hopefully, I think I might have enough to go maybe 8 weeks in a row here. We'll see. But don't hold me to it. Alright, guys, let's get to this week's haul. Alright, I think what we'll do is we'll show the books that I picked up at the sale for Free Comic Book Day. Then I'll show the Free Comic Book Day books that I picked up. So let's start off with first. This is a big L for me. Grabbed the wrong book. I meant to grab 329 instead of Amazing Spider-Man issue 327. So now I got doubles of this. But yeah, I was got distracted. All on me. I wasn't gonna return it or anything like that. But I was gonna just a bonehead move. I'm not a smart man.
I'm not a smart man.
I ended up paying like $3 for this. This one I paid $1.50 for. It's the Max, issue number 11. Sam Keith, of course. There's a rumor going around that Mr. Rigamortis 86 is in one of these books, so I'm hoping to find it. Then maybe get an autograph off him one of these days. Have him sign my book. But he appears in the pages of the Max. In the letter column, that is. For $1.50, I couldn't beat that. Let's see here. Picked this up for $2.50. Spawn issue number 300, the Great Capullo cover. I believe it says cover B. But there's a billion of these books, billion different covers. So I got the two that I wanted. I got the McFarlane homage cover, and I also got the Capullo cover that I wanted. So I'm good. All good with 300. Next up, this was $3. It's the Rocketeer with the Dave Stevens cover, who seems to have a sudden resurgence among certain collectors. He's always been a fan favorite on this channel, though. But yeah, for that price, I couldn't pass that up, man. He doesn't do the interior work on us, even though it'd been awesome if he did, but I barely remember this movie. I remember it coming out, so I'm going to try to find it on Netflix or Roku or whatever that is. It's got to be somewhere on streaming, because I really don't want to feel like hunting it down, because my luck it'll be like, you know, $50 for a DVD or something. These next two, it was part of a set, and it was 75% off, so paid $2.50 for a set of 4 different books. This one I really needed in my collection. And they were labeled Underground Comics. So this is Mickey Rat Comics issue number 2. I have issues 3 and 4 already, so I'm glad to have issue number 2. Now I just need number 1, because I think it was only 4 issues set. But yeah, this was just worth the price alone. Let's take a quick look inside here. I can't. It's gonna be some things I just can't show in here. But I know people like to see what's inside these not so popular books. Let's see. Make sure I. There you go. You can see a little bit there on top there. This came out in 1972. It's a first printing too. This was also in the set. Was it ID? It's the ID or ID. Robert Crumb, of course. I'm on the fence about this guy. I know he's a legend in some circles, but as far as his artwork and stuff, I can't show too much inside here, so I'm not even bother opening it. I mean, I dig it, but it's not something I'm gonna go out of my way trying to complete runs or anything like that. I have owned a few issues. I mean, who knows? I mean, there's some things I actually really like, some of his comics. There's other things I just like, I thought this cover was cool. So yeah, I'm still on the fence. Who knows? It might, might 3 videos from now, I might be like, oh yeah, this guy's great. But uh, I'm talking about his artwork. I'm not personal stuff, all that crap. I'm not even paying attention to that. Yeah, but that's, those were actually. I was gonna show these. Let me see. I can show them one. This was another one in the that grab bag. It's got a little bit of missing part there, but missing part of the cover, I should say. But this is gonna be in my. There's another one too that I'm not even gonna bother showing because I don't feel like getting reported. But I'm not sure if these are gonna stay in my collection or not. Okay, so of course it was free comic book day. So I picked up the free comics. These are the ones I picked up. Absolute Power, issue number 1. Of course, they'll probably all be Hellboy with Stranger Things, featuring Stranger Things. The Spider-Man comic, Dying Inside. I thought this looked pretty cool, so I figured I'd give it a chance. And Papa. But this is stuff I'll read, and I'll just end up giving it away. Not something I'm gonna keep in my collection. Books from Free Comic Book Day that I am gonna be keeping in my collection. Conan, Battle of the Blackstone. That's just an awesome cover. Stories from the Atlas Comics Library. Take a quick look in here. So some of that Precode horror stuff and stuff I don't think I've ever seen before. But that's an awesome cover. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What is this? Energon Universe? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm going to keep that one because that Megatron's on that cover. So these are the 4 books that I'm going to keep for my personal collection. I'm not trying to keep a bunch of books anymore. And it's only stuff that I enjoy or might want to come back and look at collecting wise. So at the sale, there was also a certain percentage off of action figures. It was 35% off, and this figure was $10 regular price, so I ended up picking it up. So I picked up Angela from Spawn / Marvel Universe. But this is from Todd McFarlane's Spawn. It's the deluxe edition. I'm not going to go trying to hunt the rest of the figures down. I would like to get a couple other ones, so who knows. But I'd like to get the Violator one, the Clown, and of course Spawn. So those are the 4 I'm going to try to get, or 3 I'm going to try to get besides Angela. But I saw this for $7.50. I couldn't pass it up. Do I see myself collecting toys anymore? No, just not my thing. I got a closet full of action figures and stuff that I'm going to probably end up trying to get rid of this year. I don't think any of them are worth anything, so I got a lot of some of the Star Wars stuff from the 90s and stuff, so I mean, but if anybody's interested, maybe straight up a trade or something like that, but I have no idea how to ship these damn things. I have to wrap them all in bubble wrap. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool for $7.50. It was coming apart a little bit, so I put a little super glue down here. Same on this side. You can still see it's coming apart a little bit, so I'm going to get a little bit more super glue. Not that I care. I was going to open it up, but I just like the whole the background and stuff. The box art. Alright, lastly is last week's books this week. So gotta go through these real quick. I got a King Spawn with the Puppeteer Lee cover, issue number 3, Spawn main series, issue number 352. I'm not this. I gotta watch what I say here. Let me just put it this way: I'm not a fan of AI looking art, so we'll just leave it at that. Picked up also on my pull list was the Incredible Hulk, issue number 11. And thank God Nick Klein's back on issue number 12, doing the interiors. Yeah, I recommend this series. I'm down to like basically 4 characters now that I collect. Incredible Hulk. I don't collect all their titles or anything like that. But the Incredible Hulk, Spawn, Batman, and Savage Dragon. Unfortunately, nothing else is jumping out at me lately, and I don't really feel like spending a whole lot of money on other things. So, but that's it this week, guys. I appreciate it. Sorry I've been a little lax on my video releases, but I appreciate the people still watching the vids and stuff like that. I've been watching a lot of vids. Been watching a lot on TV. Also been playing video games and stuff on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I'll leave my gamer tags down below if anybody wants to get on sometimes or sometime. Let me know. But I'll yeah, just let me. I'll put it down below. But if you I guess whatever you friend me or whatever, just maybe leave me an Instagram message so I know it's you. I don't want to. I normally just block or ignore people I don't know. But I'm suspecting if anybody's watching this video, or if I get a bunch of friend requests on Xbox or PS4 or PS, yeah, I don't got PS5 yet, so. But anything like that, just don't want people to think I'm ignoring them either. So. But other than that, speaking of Instagram, check it out down below. Appreciate all the likes on that too. But let's cut this video short. I should have enough for pretty close to 7 more vids. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna release them every week or release every other week, make it last a little bit. Who knows? But you'll hopefully if you're you watch these videos, it pops up for you guys or whatever, like a lot of vids for me do. So all right, appreciate it. I'm rambling. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time.